Depo on the beat.
I couldn't believe it, even when out of eye, and I still couldn't see it. This is much deeper than flesh and blood, nigga, we fighting demons. Been double dared by the devil, and I'm still undefeated. Now you get to watch me get it up out of the mud. I couldn't believe it, even when I was out of eye, and I still couldn't see it. This is much deeper than flesh and blood, nigga, we fighting demons. I've been double dared by the devil, and I'm still undefeated. Now y'all get to watch me get it up out of the mud.
Now y'all get to see me without a mud. Everything that I do gon' be out of love. And I'm tired of these trials and these tribulations, and I'm sick of my name while we getting drugged. But no, I ain't budge. All of this money and you not pursuing it. All of this time you don't know what to do with it. Counterproductive and counterintuitive. Why you be acting like you all brand new to it? Straight from the gutter, boy, we getting to it. As soon as we get it, you know we gon' move it quick. All of this money I made from the block, get out the game and invest it in stock. Bought me a whip, get the rest of it up. When you saving no stuff, man, it messes them up. We gon' be fine, but we stay on our grind. All of my niggas is stepping it up, and they foot on our neck and no letting it up. We love with the playing field, even the battle. My son is a scientist, he's splitting at us. Need us more geniuses, I know we got them. I know it's in us, I'm bringing it out of. I know ain't perfect, I'm making them out of. On Capitol Hill, and I'm bringing them houses. The path that I'm on should nobody follow.
I couldn't believe it, even when out of eye, and I still couldn't see it. This is much deeper than flesh and blood, nigga, we fighting demons. Been double dared by the devil, and I'm still undefeated. Now you get to watch me get it up out of the mud. I couldn't believe it, even when I was out of eye, and I still couldn't see it. This is much deeper than flesh and blood, nigga, we fighting demons. I've been double dared by the devil, and I'm still undefeated. Now y'all get to watch me get it up out of the mud.
We fought hard on this road this longer. Fighting each other won't make us no stronger. Honey, this nigga's been fighting this hunger. I'm at my worst and ain't getting no wronger. No change in silence, I'm making it through. I flip a chair or a table or two. They won't believe what I'm able to do. I'm making these moves, but this a new movement. My dog at the gate and all praises and Anubis. I'm getting too lit in my boat pack with doobies. On my way up and I break through your roof and shot for the moon and it made me a star. Got so much drive I can make it to Mars. Can't promise the day that I make it tomorrow. Every time that we make is to pay what we borrow. It's to pay what we borrow. Please don't let me find out. Please don't let me find out. Please don't let me find out. Got out of cell block and I ain't got no pot to piss in. So mama, I got the mop, plus I got the dishes. Always running the streets with my ass out. Might as well make a run and take the trash out. Convicted felon, I can't even get a trash route. Keep my clothes in the trash bag, drinking until I pass out. So every time you see me, you think I'm taking the motherfucking trash out. That's rubbish, always toting some luggage. Looking worse than a bum with a buggy. Got a call from a lady that I used to deflower. She said she was cooking and she be through in the hours. Come through, grab some food and get you a shower. Daddy, don't be ashamed, man, you can bring your clothes up. We gon' watch a movie while I watch you a load up. Got so lost in thought, she was thinking I froze up. She told me clear my mind, no time to waste a moment. Wait until the morning before brainstorming. Plus it's hard to think on an empty stomach. Yeah, this gon' be the day that you just escape. So you gon' fix your face before I fix your plate. I'm here to help you run, I know they fixed the race. She finna get that baton in a different way. I'm finna bust a pecan if you feelin' me. I hit the road and put some mileage on your interstate. My better half, you bring out my inner great. When two minds align, you can innovate. Two opposites combine, watch us integrate. I ain't gon' lie, I love that cake on you in the May. And when you make it through the gates, can you save a place? Cause I may not make the list, but I can make a way. I know I can get salvation if they saving grace.
if you in it. Five niggas in your home in a minute. You can lose your dough in a minute. You should know if you in it. Everything can be gone in a minute. Everything you want in a minute. You should know if you in it, cuz. Five niggas in your home in a minute. You can lose your dough in a minute. You should know if you in it.
Please let me find out. Please let me find out. Please let me find out. Please. Please let me find out.
Shout out to the Dogecoin family. Shout out to the Dogecoin family. I gotta start this thing out, man, with a Doge to the moon, man. We already knew what time it was. We been ahead of this curve. If y'all been with me from the beginning, then you probably got into this thing somewhere around a half of a penny, right? As y'all could see earlier, we were covering this thing somewhere way back here, but we obliterated the levels we was thinking about. Obliterated those levels, right? And so when we look at this, right, we seeing about 70 cents currently, correct? So let me get a little quick little zoom in here. Let's see. All right. Let's see what we got here, right? Boom. Boom. All right. So let's go ahead and drop this thing right about here. Right? Let's see. I need to move that down a little bit. Boop. Right there. Bam. Right. So what we immediately looking at, level of support, as we can see right here. Right. And let's go ahead and throw this out for right now. Let's see. Level of resistance. Just gonna get y'all a little support and resistance real quick. Bam. Right. So right about 73, 74 cents. Somewhere around there we see some resistance, right? Reason why real quick I want to bring in give y'all a quick update on Dogecoin, because some of you guys might be some of you guys who have been with investing out the blue from the beginning, have been with us from the beginning and a part of this family from the beginning, then you probably got in really early, and you kind of, got shaky hands, not wondering how long this will last. Just so you know, this is what you are currently in right now, is the middle of alt season, right? Hashtag alt season. That's why it's in the title. That's what you are in. And so this show right here, be navigating through alt season, right? And so those of you who have been in it from the beginning, you have goals set. I gave y'all a price target of $1.27 about a month or so ago. Maybe a little bit longer than that ago. So we had a price target of $1.27. Okay. So as we see, we got a little bit of a drop right here, 69 cents, right? Currently at this moment. But anyway, so I gave y'all a price target at $1.27. $1 was the goal for most Doge holders who got in pretty early, right? And so this show mainly isn't for the long time holders, but it's for the new money. People who got in during this last little bit of a run, right? And so for the people who got in during this last bit of a run, I just want to kind of go over some support and resistance, just kind of give you a little bit of an idea of what exactly you're looking at, and how to move through a situation like that.
So those of you who just come in, you are in the middle of what we call alt season, right? And if you are watching this, you are late to the party 9 times out of 10, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? But I just want you to know that when you are late to the party, it's certain you need to move smart, right? And so by moving smart, let's say you got in somewhere around here, you need to be taking profit on your way up, right? Because the reason why I got this support level for 44 cent, there's no guarantee it's going back down, right? But it's a possibility we can see at some point in time this market begin to kind of cool off or slow down a little bit, and we can see a drop down to somewhere in the 40 cent range, right? And so just kind of, want you to kind of have to keep keen eyes on what the market is doing next, right? And so what you would need the market to do next is obliterate about the 73, 74 cent area, right? To blast through that and turn that into a support level, right? Otherwise, if we see it hit this again, it'll kind of give you no guarantee, but it'll somewhat give you an indicator. If it hits this again, bounces off, or maybe hits it a few times and bounces off, that'll kind of give you an indicator that the market is probably cooling off, which you'll probably end up dealing with some consolidation. And when we talk about consolidation, hopefully it could stay in this range. You can see something coming up here, right? And then you can see, a little bit of maybe here, something like that. Then you could end up seeing maybe, a little bit of a drop. This is just, me just giving you an idea of some consolidation things that could be happening. So basically what all I'm saying is that you can see something. If it doesn't obliterate this, you can see some consolidation going on right in between this area for a time period, which is good because it'll give you guys a chance not only to take some profit, but also give you a second chance at a buy-in for the next run, right? And so not telling you that now this is no guarantee that this is going to happen. Let me take this off because this was just an example. That was not actual technical analysis, just so you guys know from the jump. But just kind of giving you an idea of what you could see go on in the market because you are in a highly volatile market, right? We're dealing with altcoins, dealing with cryptocurrency. It is highly volatile. So number one objective, secure the bag, right? Secure the bag. And so, like I said, we should see, as we see some of these dips presented some buy-in opportunities down here at 52 or 51 cent. I think that was yesterday. That would have been a perfect buy-in opportunity. Boom, before you got back up here. This would have been a good sell opportunity. Somewhere around here. Remember, anytime a market reaches new highs, you should always be expecting some volatility. Also, you should always be expecting some resistance somewhere along the line. But in order for us, we'll know if this market, Dogecoin, is currently still in an upward trend or if it's cooling off by if it obliterates this 73, 74% mark. 74 cent mark. But it's just crazy, man, even talking about 74 cent. And feels like it was just yesterday. We was at, a half a penny, right? I think we had made our move on Super Bowl at about 9 cent. Everybody should have been jumping back in at a half a penny. Like I said, anything below half a penny was a perfect buy at that time. And right now, man, you should be really, really, really feeling good about where you stand at currently with Doge. Having some little action right here currently as we speak, as we can see. But that's what happens in a volatile markets, man. It's just what it is, right? So, real quick, some of the other things that I kind of got into, pot stocks, right? This is, man. Let me show y'all something right now. Let's go Canopy Growth real quick. This is the strongest pot stock, right, on the market, right, currently. And it is currently sitting, it has gotten as low as $23, right? And we could see further pressure, right? But this is easy. Easily going to hit $60 on the next run and probably blast through that, right? We're talking about a pot stock, mind you, right? That at one point in time just had hit, let's see, right, about $56 last time, right? And as you can see, the pot stocks in general kind of taking a major hit. So you seen that one had a high of 61. I want to give you guys a quick look at Tilray, because I know a lot of people, all season is going on and you get a lot of deals. Now I want to show you guys the height of Tilray, right? Look at Tilray. $67 at one point in time. You want to know where Tilray is today? Watch this. At one point in time, it was all the way down to almost $13.70. Right now, it's what, $16.15. Right? You couldn't ask for better pricing, man. And just for the record, man, I want to let you guys know this is not financial advice. I do not give financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is pure entertainment. If you need a financial advisor, I suggest that you get with a financial advisor, brokerage, or you do your own due diligence and your own research, right? And so, when we talk about pot stocks, and let's just say you missed the train the first time, right? You're gonna want to get into these pot stocks, right? So I'm showing you some. These are all great prices. $25 for Canopy, $16.15 for Tilray. I'll give you another company real quick. OGI, $2.76, right? This is a company that is over $6. I'm seeing this company go over $10 easily on the next run. We looking at $2.76. So it's finna be pot season again too. Don't forget that. Real quick, I do want to go into. Just want to give y'all a quick little look at SNDL. Look, same trend with all of these things, right? That's why I'm not really going into. Oh damn, I wasn't trying to do that. I'm not really going into the traditional markets, but we see the same trend over $4. We know that this is going to $5 next. I just moved that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of it. So we know it's going to $5 next, right? That's a definitely good stop for SNDL. But you talking about, look at these prices on the pot stocks right now. So I know it's alt season, but make sure you secure in the bag and keep an eye on your pot stocks now. This is a good time. Like, the call options right now are as cheap as they're gonna be. The stock, the regular shares, the regular stocks is as cheap as they're gonna be. I mean, you're not gonna get much cheaper than this on these. You're not gonna get much cheaper than this, right? So I just want y'all to be aware of what's going on when everybody, and this is what I be talking about when we talk about psychology. When everybody is going one direction, you need to already be having your mind focused on what's your next move, right? So what's your next move? What direction are you moving in, right? So don't get caught holding it back during alt season, right? And then when it's time, when the pot stocks start jumping off, you done missed the boat on these, and you buying in at $1, $2, $3, which $1 isn't bad, but this is smart money right here. You know what I'm saying? $16 on Tilray is smart money. $24, $25 on Canopy is smart money. You know what I mean? And like I said, you guys want to look at this video in a few months or at the end of this year, man, and y'all gonna remember this day. I'm telling you, beast. Never, and my rules, man. Never invest anything that you can't afford to lose. Anything that I invest, I had the expectation to lose it, right? Never enter into any of these markets without a plan. So whether you enter into the crypto market during all season, you need to have a plan established and stick to it. I don't want you guys that are on my show, that listen to me, to be bag holders, right? It's important. Don't be a bag holder. And your emotions, right, can cause you to be a bag holder. Don't get caught watching the price, right? Set your stops up, right? Make sure I do a show when we say set your stops up and everything. I may have to do a show and just kind of show you guys how to set it up. Maybe just on Robinhood especially. And show you guys how to set it up. And different things like that. But when we say stops, you need the price that you can set it up to where you have a price that you want to buy in at, and then the price that you're going to sell at. So I don't want you guys entering into these volatile markets without a plan already. Have an idea of what you're planning on doing before you enter into these markets. It is very easy for you to lose, right? Very easy. And so, here with, investing out the blue, we are a family. You know what I mean? And I definitely, it means something to me. I just don't want, you guys to be seeing these ticker symbols, just buying, and then, things don't go out as planned, and then you're mad at me. So I want you to know you need to have a plan, have your own plan established. I don't know what point you're entering into these markets. Have your own plan established. How much you plan on making when you're going to get out. And be happy with what you get, right? Not only that, have a plan on how much of what you invest you're willing to lose. Just because you're willing to lose all of it doesn't mean you have to lose all of it. You can set a marker. Right? You can set a stop. I'm not going to lose any more than you invest 100. You set a stop. I'm not going to lose any more than $20 of it. So that way, if that particular market that you entered into drops you below $20, right, or drops you down to $20, it automatically pulls you out. You take that little $20 loss and you're able to move on, right? Or you can do it the opposite way. You set it for $100. You invest $100. And let's just say your goal is to either double it or triple it. Well, then you would set, your stop when you're going to get out at, or your sell when you're going to get out at whatever price you're trying to get, 200, 300, whatever it is. And then you get out. No regrets. With no regrets. And it's hard. That's something I got to get better at, is some of the regrets, sometimes feeling like I pulled out too early. But, that's the importance of when you pull out, move on. You know what I'm saying? Pull out, move on. Move on to another market. Because you don't want to get suckered in. You can get suckered back into a market, right? Feeling like you pulled out too early and then catch it on the downward trend. You don't want to do that. And so, here with investing out the blue, we are not bag holders. We secured the bag first, right? Rule number 1, secure the bag. Ask questions later. Ask questions later. You know what I mean? If you feeling iffy about a situation, it's okay to pull out and just watch. It's okay. It's okay. For some of you that are new to the market, you don't have to invest right now. It's okay to just watch. It's okay to just watch and see how the market moves. All of these markets, understand. It's manipulation. So you just gotta be smart. This is smart money. I gave you guys the smart money. $16 on till rate, $17, stuff like that. Smart money. Especially when you know where it's going. You know the potential. Jemiah, JMI. This is a market I still haven't entered into yet. I'm actually waiting on this market to drop actually to $17. But we see this market has what? A limit of what? We had it going to $110, right? With Jemiah. So let's take a look at where it is right now. $26. I still have this market trending downward. I see it going down to about $17 still. And then from there, man, we able to pull up. So, but you don't want to miss the train either. So, me personally, I'm waiting on to get in somewhere here. But this is where your money starts getting smart at, because you know where it's going. You got a plan. You can get in here and maybe take a little bit of a L for a time, because if you got a goal, let's say you put in, and just for an example, you say, I'm going to put in $200 until the end of this year. So, you're not paying attention to it, do this. But you will see it when it goes up, right? And so, Jemiah, one of my favorite companies, definitely has a lot of potential. Luckily, and I get happy when stocks go down, because I like to buy stocks. You know what I mean? That's just me personally. So because I like to buy stocks, when stocks go down, I get excited. So I'm excited that JMIA or Jemiah is going down probably about $17. I'm excited about that. $18, somewhere around there, because I know where it's going to go. I know the potential. So I'm excited to buy into this market, right? Me personally. Like I said, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, right? This is pure entertainment, right? And here on this team, like I said, man, we are not bag holders, so we know this market. Like I said, we got a few goals for a couple of these things. Overall, we see the whole market overall it's seeming like a little bit of pressure is starting to relieve off of the market in general. Let's see, let's take a look at the SPY, right? And so, let's go here. And so, as we can see, the SPY, which is the tech sector, has definitely made a comeback, and we're getting ready to start seeing new highs again, right? And so these index funds, man, don't sleep on these index funds, right? ETFs, these are ways, man, you get paid some of them pay you monthly. It just depends. We'll do a show, man, and we'll go over which dividends, which index funds, which ETFs exactly, which ones are the pay dividends, how often they do. We'll look at things like that. I know AT&T is a good one, and that's just for holding shares. But as we could look, SPY giving us a idea of the overall market, and so we see things are getting strong and going back to normal, right? And means what? We are continuing the upward trend. Because remember what people were telling us, and we tried to tell these clowns that they didn't know what they was talking about when they said that the market was going to crash and it was going down and this and that. What do we have? A dip, right? And then a rise, a new high, blasted right through that, right? So we probably see maybe either going up further. We might see another little dip, test this level of support, And then we're seeing another blast off. Alright. Let's go to okay, so yeah. I think, man, we pretty much have gotten into pretty much everything that I wanted to get into tonight. Shout out, man, what's going on with you, Mongo Slay? I appreciate you guys showing up, man, showing love. For real, bro, it is appreciated. It is appreciated, man. Yeah, man, I just wanted to give a few things, man, to go into. I definitely will be back on here a lot more consistently. Definitely don't have to worry about that. Man, with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all showing up today. And y'all already know how we gonna get up out of here, man. And flesh and blood. Peace. Power to the dark side, God.
Depo on the beat.
I couldn't believe it, even when out of eye, and I still couldn't see it. This is much deeper than flesh and blood. Nigga, we fighting demons. Been double dared by the devil, and I'm still undefeated. Now you get to watch me get it up out of the mud. I couldn't believe it, even when I was out of eye, and I still couldn't see it. This is much deeper than flesh and blood. Nigga, we fighting demons. I've been double dared by the devil, and I'm still undefeated. Now y'all get to watch me get it up out of the mud.
Now y'all get to see me without a mud. Everything that I do gon' be out of love. And I'm tired of these trials and these tribulations. And I'm sick of my name always getting drugged. But no, I ain't budge. All of this money and you not pursuing it. All of this time you don't know what to do with it. Counterproductive and counterintuitive. Why you be acting like you are brand new to it? Straight from the gutter, boy, we getting sewer. As soon as we get it, you know we gon' move it. With all of this money I made from the block, get out the game and invest it in stock. Bought me a whip, get the rest of it up. When you saving on stuff and it messes them up. We gon' be fine, but we stay on our grind. All of my niggas is stepping it up, and they foot on our neck and no letting it up. We level the playing field, even the battle. My son is a scientist, he's splitting at us. Need us more geniuses, I know we got them. I know it's in us, I'm bringing it out. I know I ain't perfect, I'm making them out. On Capitol Hill, and I'm bringing them houses. The path that I'm on should nobody follow.
I couldn't believe it, even when out of eye, and I still couldn't see it. This is much deeper than flesh and blood. Nigga, we fighting demons. Been double dared by the devil, and I'm still undefeated. Now you get to watch me get it up out of the mud. I couldn't believe it, even when I was out of eye, and I still couldn't see it. This is much deeper than flesh and blood. Nigga, we fighting demons. I've been double dared by the devil, and I'm still undefeated. Now y'all get to watch me get it up out of the mud.
We fought hard on this road this longer. Fighting each other won't make us no stronger. Honey, this niggas been fighting this hunger. I'm at my worst and ain't getting no wronger. No change of silence, I'm making it through. I flip a chair or a table or two. They won't believe what I'm able to do. I'm making these moves, but this a new movement. My dog at the gate and all prices of Anubis. I'm getting too late in my boat back with doobies. On my way up and I break through your roof and shot for the moon and it made me a star. Got so much drive I can make it tomorrow. So can't promise today that I make it tomorrow. Every time that we make it to pay what we borrow. It's to pay what we borrow.
Appreciate that, God. We shall do it again, man. Until next time. Plan on doing, man, some open panels, man. Bring some cats over here, too, to chop it up. Y'all hold it down, man. Peace and love, y'all. Appreciate